Back at it again. Shine, it's good to see you. It's been a while. Where you at? What you doing? Give people an update on what's cracking.
So I'm currently in good old Tampa, Florida. I got myself out of that Arizona heat and moved over here to get a little bit of Florida heat.
Yeah, you went from dry to hot or dry to
Yeah,
humid.
I'm definitely sweating a lot more out here, but it's been nice to play some golf, get some mini tour events in. So no, it's been good. It's been good.
What's up with that row out there? You know, black folk, we nickname everything. So, you know,
Row.
that row. How's row treating Florida and impeding you or preventing you from doing anything? Or are you just good out there?
It's been, I mean, in the news, it's getting bad out here along with Phoenix, so both of us are kind of going through that. But I mean, for me, just wear a mask every day and wash your
I
hands.
feel like people just don't really give a damn no more. I feel like the first wave of Corona, everybody was like, oh my God, I got to stop. I got to go. We can't go outside. We can't walk on the sidewalk. Now it's
I know.
like everybody's increasing. Everybody's like, well, shit, I ain't got it yet. So I'm going to just roll these dice. Like,
For real. I think people are over it. It's summertime. They want to get outside, to go to the beach, go to the pool. I know the golf courses have been packed everywhere that I've been.
packed. That's the crazy part though. I feel like through the pandemic, and yes, outside is a safe place, but
Yes.
I've talked to more pros in my day-to-day job across the country, and places are reporting that rounds are up exponentially over last year.
Insane. I mean, I get it though. We've all been cooped up inside,
Cooped up.
trying to be safe, and the summer is heating up. We just want to be outside. And
Cabin
finally
fever
play some
setting in. I feel like cabin fever setting in. Everybody's
For
like, "Get me
sure.
the hell out of here."
sure.
I heard another thing. I heard that divorce rates are on the rise, which is funny because people had agreed to be with their spouses for till death do you part, or till Corona drives you freaking crazy.
So quarantine.
Till,
Yeah.
till quarantine, knocks you out your relationship.
That's
I
all
find
it takes.
but
That's all it takes.
but no, on the lines of golf, though, I really do find it interesting that more people are playing golf, more people are trying to get better at the game. Club sales are up, not actually in person, but club sales are up online. Online retailers are reporting some of the highest quarters, the highest quarter here in Q2 of this year, which is, I guess, because people are playing more golf, they realize that they suck. And they
Right,
realize their
yeah.
equipment sucks. So it's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get that new XYZ driver from so-and-so and get out there and do it.
That's interesting because I never really thought of the ripple effects the corona would have on the positive side of golf, getting back into things. Obviously, we knew people weren't going to be out and about playing as much, traveling as much. But now that people are getting out more, it's interesting to see, what you had said with club sales, rounds are up higher than normal, especially in
crazy.
summertime. Like in somewhere like Phoenix, that's normally our off season. No
and
one
a
wants to
lot,
go
a
out
lot
in
of the
those 100
snowbirds, a lot of the snowbirds haven't left. They're still here.
Yep, out
They're
there
like,
playing
we're gonna
golf.
sweat it out.
Have you played much golf recently? What you been doing over there?
I appreciate the ask. No, I had we just gave birth to a little munchkin, so my golf has been watching it on TV, which has been fantastic. But no,
Yes.
we got the little Bambino, Rincey Fresh just came into
Baby
this world.
Rincey
So
in the building.
I know he's out here just living. He out here behind me right now. He want to say something, but he ain't got his vocals right. So we got to get him mixed and mastered before he gets on the
Baby
pod.
Rincey. I love it.
You know, it's crazy, man. Like having a kid, like it's kind of like starting golf for the first time, right? It's like, am I a good father? That is debatable, but I'm trying hard, and I'm gonna keep doing it every day until I get better and better. But
Exactly.
this little dude.
Kind of go with the flow, learn
Well,
as you go.
The thing is, in golf, at least in golf, there's like, lessons and people you can pay to make you better
Right.
at swinging a club. But this fathership stuff, it's like, well, shit, I don't know. So I've been, I enrolled to YouTube University.
There you go.
And I have been watching it's crazy because every little hiccup, I'm on WebMD like, oh, he hiccuped. What does that mean?
Yes.
It's like, oh,
Now-
he's trying to breathe. His lungs are
Now,
working.
I don't have a child, but I did have, a puppy at one point.
Oh, my
And
God.
I
Did
do
you-
remember when I first brought Reese home, like every little thing, I thought that he was, like something was wrong. And I'd have to check to make sure he was breathing. Like, is he breathing? Is he okay? Like, his chest isn't moving. But yeah, you get real sensitive to every little thing that happens.
It's kind of like that, Shy. It's kind of like
Look, man.
it's kind of like bringing a puppy home. I mean, you gotta feed it, and it's actually pretty similar, to be honest with you, because you still gotta clean shit up every
All the
2
time.
hours, except it's just not off the floor with cleaning supplies.
Right.
Yes. But the funny thing is, I've been holding his butt underneath the faucet and washing his butt out, so it's
Oh,
been
there you
funny,
go.
like trying to hold him up. I don't want to wipe his ass with all these chemicals and stuff,
Just a
but
little,
I've been.
what do they
I've been,
call those? A bidet?
Yeah, it's like a bidet, but I got a little, I got this little sprayer thing that you like connect to the toilet, and then you just, it's like it's like the dishwasher hose that's in the sink. I got one of those on the toilet, so I just hang his ass out over the tub and just.
Easy. Just hose him down.
But no, like it really is like starting golf. You don't know really what you're doing. You just know that you gotta try to do something. In golf, trying to do something is get the ball airborne, and fatherhood, it's like I just want this little guy to just breathe. Like every breath he takes, I'm like, yes, he's still
good.
going. I'm still good. And you know what? I think that's a win. I think those are things you got to celebrate. The fact that we're 2 weeks into a new baby and I haven't bumped his head. I haven't made a bogey yet. That's
There you go. You got a clean card. Clean card.
I might, I'll say I had a 3-putt for par.
Okay.
But I haven't made a bogey yet. So
there you go. Okay.
But again, this is only the first 2 holes, so I still got a lot of golf to play.
You got a long round ahead of you.
Yeah, but he already got his putter though. Like that's what's gangsta, I think.
He does.
Yes, I got him a putter and everything. So he got a little rinsey fresh logoed putter from an unnamed putter company, and it's we do not endorse the use of products on this podcast.
So he's got the hookup already. So you've been watching some golf with him, or what? There's been a lot of golf on TV recently.
It has been. I thought we'd see a different winner in the events, but God, Webb Simpson can play some G, man. He's a little whirly bird finish, but he can play.
In the 2 weeks that we've had of golf being back, it's been 2 weeks, right?
It's been twice, 2 times.
So it's been some exciting finishes. I've really enjoyed it. I don't know if it's because I've missed it so much. Like we've had this big gap of nothing on TV to where I'm just excited for anything. But I don't know. I just feel like it's been fun to watch and just, great people coming out on top at the end of the day.
See, I love Tiger, and I love watching all the Tiger clips on YouTube where he's hitting the same damn shot he hit in 2011. It ain't a different angle. It ain't a different call. It's the same shot. So I'm just happy. I'm really happy to have seen some new shots and have some new calls. But I will say this, and I'm not afraid to. Golf got to get some more swag with these announcers out there. I mean, with no crowds, and I love Jim Nance, but I love Jim Nance with people screaming behind him, right? That soothing voice is awesome when you've got a raucous ass crowd going nuts. Jim Nance with no crowd and no fanfare is, golf is boring as hell. I'm gonna just put it out there.
It's definitely a different feel. And I think just even like the camera work of just watching the golf and seeing there's absolutely nobody out there, it just feels different. I'm not going to say I'm not as entertained, but definitely watching these events on Sunday afternoon is a different feel without the crowds and the grandstands. So it'll definitely take some getting used to, but we're working with what we got right now.
Yeah, what I found interesting the most is, the Sports Channel, put the questionnaire out, who wants to be mic'd up? Like, who wants to have your ass mic'd up for 18 holes? And it's like, you know what? Ricky got mic'd up. Adam Hadwin got mic'd up. And both cut mic'd up. My question to you, Sha, if you got asked to be mic'd up, are you going to do it?
Honestly, I think I would.
That's because your ass is nice. That's why.
No, man. But, when you're on the golf course, stuff comes out. You're reacting to shots. You're thinking out loud. You're getting, whatever thoughts out that you have to. I love it. I love when players are mic'd up. I'll be honest, I was a little bored watching. I watched when Ricky was mic'd up. He wasn't playing well, so it's not as exciting.
It's not exciting.
What I did love, I don't know if Harold was mic'd up or they just caught him with a mic, like with the camera there. But when he let out an F-bomb.
Yeah, that was great.
That was good TV, and I think that's what we want to see.
Yeah, I love the comment after people cuss on TV. Pardon the quality of our microphones, but that's what Nick Faldo said. Somebody was cussing. He was like, I apologize for our quality of our audio. It's really good. So we caught all that F-bomb that was just dropped. Let me tell you something. I'm on the opposite side of the fence because I cuss and I get mad and I got shit to say, and all the conversations that I'm having, especially when I got a caddy, we could be talking about some things, but my wife's behind me, so I can't really say all the things that I want to say. But I'm not ready for the world to hear how I feel about certain people, certain shots, because you know me, I'm my own announcer when we play golf. I don't need a crowd. God damn it, Doug, that was the worst damn shot I've hit. You suck. No, I ain't said that in a while, but still, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So
just comes out.
Let me ask you a question. You ever been caught cussing on TV?
No, I haven't. I mean, honestly, like
that disappoints me. I thought you might let one fly.
I've definitely cussed on the golf course, but in terms of, a camera being on me, I haven't had too many crazy moments of like, being super upset. So, that's always good, playing good golf on TV. But, we don't have as many cameras on the LPGA Tour. So even within the group, there aren't as many groups with the camera in the face. You've got the green side, you've got behind the tee box, but
I think it's a personality thing too, right? I think it's a personality thing. Like you get the fiery players, you want to hear the fiery guys, the guys that really go. I want to hear Phil mic'd up in an actual tournament round. No,
because it was entertaining watching him in the match.
The match was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
I thought, just a little bit of behind the scenes personality, but if they're gonna mic players, I do think they need to be strategic with personalities. Mm-hmm. They know who's going to give entertaining quotes and moments and commentary. Yeah. And so I think if they are going to continue to do this, they got to be strategic with it. Put out some mics on players that they might be controversial. They might throw a few F-bombs out there, but
get
it's
that
worth
fine.
the risk. I mean, it's
go
TV.
ahead and get fined. Yeah. Mic me up for 18 holes. Let me and watch what happens. You're gonna get highs, lows. It's gonna be a drama. It's gonna be made for TV. I'm gonna tell you right now. But Shy, on the LPGA side, who's one of all the people that you compete against? Who would you want to hear mic'd up for 18 holes?
So I recently, out here in the mini tours, I've been playing some golf with Christina Kim. And everybody knows she's got a personality.
She wear that hat too. I like the hat she wears. Christina Kim's gangster with it.
She's got a personality.
Shout out to Christina Kim.
And I spoke to her about this as well because she's been mic'd up in the past on LPGA and she loves it. And she says everything. She has no filter. She doesn't care what people think. And so I love that. And so for me, I would love to see Christina mic'd up again in the future because that's fun to me, to see the personality and the side of golfers you don't normally see of such a quiet sport.
Yeah, it's like the European Tour does those, in-tournament interviews. Maybe some of those would work better for the PGA Tour, given this time of no fans. But, speaking of no fans, we got to come back to having fans. A couple of weeks left to the Memorial where fans will be back, Shy. So, what advice do you give to the fans when they come back to golf? Because I've been to the Memorial a few times, and that's as hoity-toity as Dublin, Ohio is. It gets kind of cracking during Memorial Week. Yeah, hell yeah.
I just hope they do it right. I just hope that they don't rush with too many people too soon. Safety protocols are in place. Because, today I just saw another PGA Tour player, Cameron Champ, tested positive for corona.
No, don't tell me that. Damn it. He's one of us. He's one of us.
Cameron. So that's our guy. And so, for fans going out, obviously, be smart. Don't ruin it for everybody. But two, just enjoy the golf. It's been so long that we've been able to go to sporting events and be in large crowds. So just be smart and enjoy it for us because I'm not trying to be doing any of that soon.
I'm interested to see what social distancing looks like outside a golf tournament when the fans are coming by. Can you imagine seeing people 6 feet apart in each direction? There's going to be so many scattered people on this damn golf course. I can't wait to see that. That's
all spread out.
That's what I'm going to be looking at. I want to know who's going to be the police. Who's going to be that person that's going around with the ruler and the tape measure? Like get your like the lady in the middle school dance. Get your ass back.
Yeah.
Back up. Move back. Do something. Don't stay still. I'm interested. Are you going to have to stay at one hole all day?
You have a designated hole of where you can be and cannot be.
They're going to put a reserve sign on every other seat in the grandstands. Like that's as remedial as it sounds. Those are real concerns.
No, at sporting events, I think it's just going to be weird. I'm sure there's no autographs,
I ain't signing nothing.
You can't be shaking people's hands. You can't be passing hats around, golf balls around. It's just going to be such a new, strange environment that we just have to get used to.
It's funny you even say that because at the Memorial, the walk from 18 back to the locker room and to, where you sign your scorecard, you've got to go through a tunnel. And in that tunnel, they keep a little like kids area where kids hang over the edge with their golf balls, hats, etc. Sharpies trying to get autographs. So it's going to be tough for those kids who've really wanted to see, their favorite players and actually they're not going to get snuffed, but these guys are really not going to pay much attention to these folks because
Yeah.
of this pandemic. So really
Yeah.
might see a shift in, how friendly these guys seem and gals,
Right.
especially on when you get back cracking on the LPGA Tour.
Right. And I think, too, as a sport, we just have to be grateful. We're the first ones back. We're going to be one of the very few sports to even allow fans to be out. So, we just got to take what we can get and just enjoy it and take it in and just finally have a summer where we can play some golf and
Play some golf.
interact.
Yeah. So along those same lines, we got majors coming up. Major's going to be different. PGA Championship already saying 0 fans.
Wow.
So I find it interesting that golf balls are finally being able to go astray without fans.
They're not getting those lucky bounces off of backpacks and chins and
foreheads,
picked back into the fairway.
Exactly. Or like the lady that picked up Tiger's ball in 2001 PGA Championship. I'll never forget that. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. She picked it up and was like,
you're
oh,
right.
shit.
But on the same, yeah. And along the same lines, there's a lot less spotters out there. They actually have to go and find their ball, and they don't have thousands of people out there surrounding it.
I think Brooks made a statement. Brooks always got some shit to say. Now I think about it. Brooks is like, nah, hell no, I'm not getting mic'd up. Justin Thomas, hell no, I'm not getting mic'd up.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, and I agree. Don't mic me up. You don't want to hear what's going on in my mind. Like you don't.
Some things don't need to be heard.
You know what I'm saying? Because every so often, and we all know this, the female golf patrons come out in sundresses and wedges. And every so often you catch a glimpse.
Being made from inside the ropes.
Could you imagine hearing Brooks just being like, hey, so-and-so, you see that girl ass on 16?
Right.
Man, that thing was crazy. Yes, that was sexist, but that's what we say as men.
He's got his girlfriend sitting home listening.
Exactly. It's like, damn, Brooks, you looking at ass. You're supposed to be trying to make birdie and bring some cash back here, and you're over there looking at some scattered ass at the golf course.
But it's the reality. I mean, we all talk shit inside the ropes. We all talk shit about people from inside the ropes. Okay, maybe I don't want people to know that, but I wouldn't mind hearing some of the shit talking people have to say.
Speaking of shit talk, I got some shit to talk to you because you have made me angry yet damn
here we go.
again. First of all, I want to go ahead and announce it here of Birdies Not BS because it is some BS. Cheyenne Damn Woods has hit another hole in one. What the hell? Like, does Bridgestone know how many hole-in-ones you've hit with their ball? This is some bullshit.
Man,
like,
I don't know. All I could do was laugh when that thing went in today.
Did you see it? Let's get the story, because I need more information. What's the hole? Where were you playing?
Okay, so I went out. I played TPC Tampa Bay for the first time today. We teed off the back. I get to number 11, par 3, pins middle right. Got to hit it over the bunker. I hit a little small 7-iron, just start my round. So just ease into my swing a little bit.
Was it in a tournament? This was in a tournament?
No, it was just for fun. I was just practicing.
Y'all started on the back now?
Yeah, I don't know why they started us on the back.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
So yeah, I hit a little 7-iron, one hop, disappeared. And I'm surprised it didn't bounce out because they still have those things in the cup for quarantine.
Fun noodles.
Yeah, but hopped right in there and had my 11th hole in one on hole 11 today. He's making this face. You guys can't see it, but he's making this face right now. I can tell he's pissed off at me. But I mean, just be better, Doug. I
don't get. you get more opportunities. Look, it's like Trump said. We're testing more, so we see more cases, right? So you're playing more golf, so you're getting opportunities. Exactly. There it is. That's the problem I got.
It makes sense.
Let me ask. So, after your 11th hole in one, do you just not give a damn, or is it just like making a birdie?
No, I care.
Do you give the slight little wave?
I gotta be honest. I think it's a mindset because anytime I play with someone, I'm always like, "Have you ever had a hole in one? Well, today could be your day. Like, you never know."
And then you get it.
I'm always thinking like it could go in, like it might go in, and a lot of times mine go in, and so
it's not. A lot of times, 11. When it went
in today, I dropped my club. I was jumping up and down like a little kid. I don't think it ever gets old, honestly.
I feel like you've had at least 3 in the last calendar year. Like,
yeah,
because I feel like you just got 10. Like,
yeah, and then I had one in Abu Dhabi last year. I don't know. It's the ball, Bridgestone.
And there's
RSS.
shameless plug. Shameless plug. Go ahead and do it. I gotta play the new Bridgestone ball. I'm playing a Titleist Pro V1 left dash. That's been my boo. Thing's going far. That's not a plug. That's just actual what's happening.
Real. It's the real. Yeah, it works for you.
So Shai, let me ask you this question, because Harold said something to me. Harold Varner, years ago, he was still in college. We were talking, and Harold said, "Why hit a golf shot if you're not trying to make it?"
Yes.
Do you take that mentality into these par threes, or are you? I guess you're trying to make every damn shot, or what? Like, are you trying to hit spots? Are you saying I'm about to hit this in the flag?
Obviously, I think it depends on the course, the day, the pin placement. But most times, if I have, the green light of let's just go at the flag, or I can play it off the slope, I'm seeing the ball go in the hole.
From the tee box.
From the tee box, from the fairway, wherever I might be. If it's not, a crazy pin that I'm just going for the middle of the green, then yeah, why not? Why not visualize it going in the hole? Because, I don't know.
And that's a great topic. We didn't have one planned. I'll go ahead and say it, that this is our Let's Get Technical segment, and it's just visualizing your shot going in from wherever you're hitting it. I guess.
And I learned that at a very young age. I used to work with like a sports psychologist for a little bit, and I would visualize exactly how the shape looks, where it's bouncing, how many bounces is it going to roll in from the right, roll in from the left, and just being very specific with what you're seeing, because your body and your mind are so connected that even with visualizing and imagining the shot, your body will then transfer that and make it happen as best as it can.
Yeah, it's funny. Years ago, I had the same good fortune of meeting with a sports psychologist. He uncovered a lot of things, more so than just golf. Good, bad, ugly. Right. No, all of it. But I found it interesting because I was having trouble visualizing, right? Like I just couldn't see. So it was Dennis Sprague, back at the University of Kentucky at the time. And he always said a couple things to me to help me visualize. He'd always say, where do you want to start the ball? What shot shape are you trying to impart to the ball? And then where is the down line? Where are you starting the ball, and where is it going to fall from? And he always asked me this question, which used to piss me off, is pick a color and see the trace of the shape from the thing you're aiming at, the shape down the down line. So if you're aiming at a tree left of the green and then there's a tree right behind the flag, you want to see that trace, start that left tree and then fall down to that right tree.
I've heard that as well.
Have you ever tried those things? Because I have a hard time it takes so damn long, to sit, like you feel exhausted playing golf like that. But if you want to play at a high level, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, and it takes practice too. The more you practice it, you get comfortable. Maybe your vision just gets a little bit more clear. Because it does feel awkward at first of just standing behind the ball and just imagining this fake shot that you haven't hit yet. But I think practicing, being as specific as you can be, you'll just create more clarity and more confidence too as you're over the ball.
Well, that's what it is, man. So let's get technical. Brought to you by Dougie Fresh and Cheyenne Woods, a.k.a. Shy Boogie with the hoodie. Shy, this is great. We didn't have a plan for this episode, but somehow magically we go ahead and do it.
It's just one of those. We got to catch up.
That's what it is, man.
We got to talk about what's going on today, tomorrow, next week.
Absolutely. And, we'll do it again next week. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Birdies Not BS, birdiesnotbs.com. You know how to find it. I'm at Douglas Fresh 8 on IG. Don't forget to follow Cheyenne Woods.
_ Woods.
Cheyenne _ Woods on Instagram. I don't tweet. She does. And holla at my man Rincey Fresh, man, and thank you everybody
in the building.
Right, and I appreciate all the love and support that y'all have shown me over social through this time with the babies and the birth of my son. So Masters champ probably like 2040, but okay, whatever.
On the way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Shy, as always, and we'll be back next week. You know what? Let's try to get Reggie Bush on here next week. Reggie.
Let's do it.
Come holla at us.
Let's do it.